Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is March of War News with Seamus O'Brien. It's been 6 months since the worldwide conflict erupted, and all sides have had great victories and severe defeats. In this news report, we will give you a recap of the notable events in the various campaigns which have been fought throughout the world. The first shots of the war were fired at the beginning of the Soviet invasion of Paris, codenamed Soviet Storm. The campaign was a masterpiece of Soviet strategic and tactical execution, with an airborne force numbering thousands of soldiers with heavy weapon support. Despite its impressive organization and element of surprise, the Soviet army was eventually beaten back by an army group from the United Republic, which took control of Western Europe upon victory. Nevertheless, this first military action by the Soviet Union sparked the global conflict. With Europe ablaze by the fighting between the European alliance and the Soviet Union, the United Republic attempted its own operation in South America. Relations between the Latin junta and the federal government had reached a boiling point, which culminated in Operation Tropical Thunder and the chase by General MacArthur of the elusive Che Guevara. The operation faced many logistical difficulties and ultimately ended in failure. The only tangible results were the rise of the intensifying rivalry between the Latin junta and the United Republic. The next hotbed of conflict in the world came in Africa. Under the protection of King Shaka II, Dr. Okoro was conducting research into nuclear energy. Her goal was to create a free energy source, but King Shaka wanted to utilize her research for weaponry. Okoro managed to escape Africa and tell the world of her discoveries. This action made her research very interesting for many world powers, and they launched Operation African Sunrise, the race to claim Okoro's research. Ultimately, Shaka proved successful and managed to overcome all other forces and claim Okoro's research. He subsequently used it to detonate a nuclear device over Berlin. The latest conflict was situated within the borders of the Shogun Empire. With the emperor dead, the empire was embroiled in civil turmoil as 3 lords claimed the throne as their own. Out of those 3, it was Li Chen that prevailed. Upon obtaining the Dragon Throne, Li Chen launched an unsuccessful operation against the Soviet Union. The endeavor, termed Exalted Inferno, failed to secure its objectives, and the Shogun armies have been pushed back in defense. Over the past 6 months, many great battles have taken place, and territories have been conquered and lost. From what we can tell, there is no end in sight. This is Seamus O'Brien for March of War News. Thanks for listening, and good luck.